Welcome to Nerea's Pilates. Today's workout is a full body workout. Of course, always listen to your body. If anything's painful, then please stop. You can do something alternative or just miss that move out. And just try to work out between pain because there's an injury or something going wrong versus discomfort because something's tight. So just listen to your body, don't push into pain, and work at your own ability. And there's generally always options to change the exercise. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get started. We're going to start at the back end of the mat. And we're just checking our positioning, ankles, knees, hips, lengthening from the arches. Just gently tilt the pelvis backwards and forwards. Notice, have you got the knees totally straight and your hips pushing forward? So just gently tuck them under, soften the knees, create a lovely long lift. And from the top of the head, like a helium balloon attached, you're feeling lengthened. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bend through the knees, nod forwards with the head, rounding out the back. Imagine you're rolling over something. We're going to inhale at the bottom and then exhale and come back up. The head's the last thing to come up, so you're restacking the spine, drawing the tummy in, shoulders, and then head. Deep breath in again. So your aim is to try and get into a routine with your body and your breath. You're trying to get synced. Deep breath in, relax the head completely. Exhale, restack the spine, one vertebra at a time. Lifting up, hollowing through, shoulders, and then head. Deep breath in again. So now we're starting to notice a little bit more of how we're moving. Any areas that are feeling particularly tight. Relax your jaw, deep breath in, and then exhale. So this is the last time we're going to come up. So thinking about restacking, engaging, creating a lovely long lift, and then deep breath in at the bottom. Sorry, at the top, we're going to come down. Exhale all the way. Deep breath in. Okay, you can either drop to the knees and walk the hands out, or you can walk straight out. We're in a high plank position, wrists underneath the shoulders. Lift up into downward facing dog. We're not going to stay here for very long, so you can bend the knees, lift through. Remember, it's not about having your feet on the floor and having a position like this, so your spine looks like this. It's about lengthening through the spine. Soften those knees as you need, okay? So we'll hold it here just for a couple of breaths. And then we're going to step the left leg through. So I'm going to go for a level 1 option. So if you're pretty tight in your hamstrings, your hips, wherever in your legs or your back, you're going to drop to the knee and you're going to step the left leg forwards. Front foot flat on the floor, knees 90 degrees. So what you don't want to have is this position, okay? So foot's here. I'm going to lift up. And then we're going to bring the chest up. And then we're going to just bring that back knee down and up. So from the front, watching out for this happening. So you've got to really stabilise, use the glutes, down and up. One more time, down and up. And then you're going to gently lower the back knee down and step it back. High plank, draw the tummy in downward facing dog again. So soften the knees, 2 breaths here. We're going to swap it over with the right leg. Now I'm going to do the higher level, so if you've got no problems with hips, you're going to lift the right leg and you're going to bring it in, step it forwards. You can give it a helping hand, foot flat on the mat. Just position the back leg, so you're going to do your lunges, up will come. And we're going to, hands on the hips, gently down and up, down and up. One more time. Good. And up. Hands back. Step it. And down facing dog. So 2 breaths here. So now we know what we're doing. We're going to change over to the left leg. So please make sure you're working at the same level between legs. Even if one side's particularly tight, you need to work at that lower level, okay? Coming up, we're going to gently bend down. Watching out for that front knee, and again, down, up, and down again. Hands either side of the foot, step it back, downward facing dog, lift, lift, lift. 2 breaths, pushing from the palms, create the lift through the hip. Second exhalation, Lift the right leg, step it through, or drop to the knees and step it through. Position yourself, bringing the body weight up, down we go, and up. So we're warming up the legs, lengthening through the back hip, engaging the glutes, and working on ankle and knee on the front leg. Step it back. We're going to do that once more each side. Good. Stepping in. Bring the body weight up. Down we go. Control. Chest up. Down. Feeling it in that back leg. Good. Hands either side. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. And then swap it over. Lift. Step. Position. Chest up. Balance. Down we go. And up. Down. And up. Last one. Good. And then back in the downward facing dog, just for the 2 breaths. And then you're going to step the left leg forwards again, but this time you're going to gently lower the back knee. Bring the chest up. Hold it here. Feel that stretch a little bit more. I'm going to take, if this is the right leg, you're going to take the right arm over, reaching down. So you feel a stretch in the waist, in the hip. Couple more breaths. Hands behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Draw the toes up on that front leg. Now if you struggle to do this, you can just place the hands at the base of the spine and draw the elbows in. Push the chest forward. So you don't want this position, and I don't want your head coming forwards. If you struggle with hamstrings, it's all about lengthen from the back, relax and tuck the chin in. And if you want to, you can add the shoulders in. Couple of breaths. A little bit more. Release, hands down, swap it over. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths. And step the right leg through now. And then gently lower the back knee. Front foot flat on the floor, 90 degrees at this front knee. Bring the chest up. Arm comes up and over. Just take a mental note, mental screenshot of what it feels like and compare it to the other side. Good. And then gently release, hands behind the back. Remember, you can have the hands at the base of the spine. Elbows towards each other. Pull the toes up. So we get a hamstring stretch and we're opening through the chest. Remember, tuck your chin in, so try not to jut it forwards. Breathe. It doesn't matter if you're not coming very far forwards, it's all relative to your own flexibility. Good. And then gently release. Okay, we're going to come into a plank position. There's a couple of options here because we're going to do up down plank. Now if plank's something that you feel is quite difficult, just hold a static plank either on your knees or on your toes. Okay, so we're going to do the forearms. So you've got this position, making sure the hips are in line, so you're not here and you're not here. Okay, level 2 is here. Now if that's enough, stay there. If you're going for up down plank, you're not sure where to start on the knees. Right hand where the right elbow was, left hand where the left elbow was, and then again return back down. Couple of things to watch out for, that you're not lifting the hips and doing this and everything's going all over. You're keeping the abs locked in. If you're doing it on the toes, open the feet a little wider. Come up, up, down, down. So let's breathe in, prep. Exhale, draw the tummy in. Inhale, control it down. So you're not lifting the hips, so you're not doing this. Hips stay low, the chest comes up. Again, down, down, up, up. Again. Good. So we're working the abs, we're working the upper body, balance. Okay, let's do that once more. And then just come up into dolphin. So on the forearms, lift the tailbone up, Bend the knees if you need to. So we're feeling a little bit more of a deep stretch into the spine. A couple more breaths here. Relax your jaw. And then gently release into child's pose. We're going to take the hands down beside the feet. If you struggle, rest your head on a block or a rolled up towel or a cushion. Take the head to one side, relax your jaw, open your mouth and just totally let it relax. And the other side, good. Nice. And release. Okay, we're going to come up into a seated C curve. So, sitting on the sit bones, grab a block, rolled up towel, anything, place it in between the knees. Feet are in line with the knees. So they're not here like this, and they're not like this, okay? So we've got a good alignment through the leg. And we're going to start by sitting up nice and tall, right up on the sit bones. And the aim is to work on lower back mobility, ab strength, hip flexor strength. So we'll just have the hands lightly behind the thighs. Take a deep breath in. You're going to scoop the lower back and you're going to gently, imagine you're going to place the lower back on the mat. You're not quite going to go there. You're not going to touch the mat. Relax the chin, inhale, and you're going to keep the shoulders rounded out and lengthen up. A couple of pointers here, so you're not coming down as a straight plank. You are scooping. Relax the chin, draw the tummy in. The hands are slightly moving. Inhale, exhale. Now if that feels really easy, arms can come up. Exhale, scoop. Inhale. And then exhale, reach towards the ankles and lengthen it up. So we're making sure we've got that long position. Then you exhale, scoop. Relax that chin. Inhale. Engage, reach, 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 reach. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. Let's just do 2 more. Good. Nice. Last one. So you've got levels. Just listen to your body and work to whatever suits you. Place the block to one side. Bring the feet together. Gently let the knees drop down. Lengthen through the spine, so you don't want to be in this position. Create a long line, and it doesn't matter if these hips are all the way up here, it's just about trying to relax them down. Okay, lying on the back, let's find neutral position, so fingertips together, thumbs together, fingertips are lying flat on the pubic bone, thumbs just below the belly button. We're going to imprint, so now the diamond, the fingertips will be pointing up towards the ceiling, the lower back is on the mat. Float the right leg, then float the left leg. Knees in line with the hips. Exhale, tap the toe down. Inhale, bring it back. So I've got hay fever, lying down is a great. Breathe out, light tap, inhale back. So you want to let the whole leg move. You're not just doing this, okay? So the knee is travelling, you're coming back. If you want a little bit more, upper body can get involved, so it's only an option. If this is too much, stay down on the mat. The lower back is on the mat, that's the biggest thing to think about. And you're utilising the tummy by pulling them in towards the spine. So we're not pushing up towards the ceiling. 2 more each leg. Breathe out, away. Inhale back. Good. Stay here. We're going to straighten the legs. Heads on the mat now. We're going to crisscross and we're lowering the legs at the same time. Inhale, bring it back. An option is knees are bent. And again, as long as that lower back is on the mat, it doesn't matter if it's a really small movement and you don't get anywhere near the mat, it's absolutely fine. It's all relative to you. So you're breathing out and you inhale and bring it back. Now if it's pulling on the back, don't go as far. Make sure that you're engaged with the abs, you're making sure that you're drawing everything in. You're breathing out and we're inhaling back. Again, inhale, 2 more. Good, last one. Nice. Hug those knees in, circle the knees round. Change directions. Let's to take the hands out into the cross, knees to the right, head to the left, both shoulder blades, keep them on the mat. And then let's take it over to the other side. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, come to lie on the back, block, rolled up towel, cushion, legs all in alignment, okay? Ready for some shoulder bridge. So starting off, your diamond is flat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Tilt the diamond so the lower back is on the mat. And gently start to peel the vertebra one at a time. So you've got a lovely line running from the knees through the hips to the shoulders. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Flatten the ribs. Use the tummy. And replace the spine on the mat. Imprint. And then into neutral. So inhale. Exhale. Close it down. Gently start to peel. So that little bit at the start is going to give you a little bit more mobility in the spine. This is activating all of the back of the body whilst lengthening the front of the body. So we just did quite a lot of work with that flex position that we spend a lot of time in, and now we're trying to reverse that actively. So it's really good to work on stretching actively, so we're actively lengthening. Now if that feels really tight, don't just jam the hips up. Try and curl the hips, so you're pushing through, engaging the glutes. Good. One more. Replacing the vertebra nice and slowly also gives you strength around the flexors, the abs and the lower back, the spinal extensor muscles. So you regain some control around the spine. Exhale. Good. All the way in the imprint. Lovely. Place the block to one side, right leg over the left leg. Okay, you can stay there, or you can reach through, hold on to that left leg and pull it in, stretching right into the glute, and breathe. Good. Couple more breaths. See if you can pull it in a little bit more, at the same time pushing the knee away. And then replace, swap it over, left foot, over, reach through, right leg. Good. A little bit more if you can, pulling it in. Good. Okay, lie on the left side, grab a block, head on the front of the block, or the towel, or rolled, or a cushion. Knees 90 degrees, hands are going to come in front. So we're going to inhale, open, let it sink down, exhale, all the way back. Don't let those knees and hips lift. Inhale, and then exhale. So really good exercise. Targets the spine, targets the chest, the neck. It's a real antidote if you do a lot of sitting. So you're going to inhale, let the arms sink down, keep everything nice and still as you exhale. Then inhale. Now don't worry if you haven't got the hand on the mat behind you, that's absolutely fine. Try and keep the wrist in line so you're not just tipping it back. Breathing out. Good. Inhale. We've got one more to do. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Lovely. Lock to one side. Support the head. So the bottom leg is going to come up, across, and then you're going to pull that top leg in. Now if this is too much, you're just going to lie face down, and it should be your right leg that you pull it in, okay? But your knees are together. So there's a couple of options there. If this one just doesn't sit right for you, you think, oh, I'm going to get twisted and tangled, push it forwards, a little bit more. Good. And then release. I'm going to lie face down on the mat. Relax the shoulders. Okay, we're going to take the head, neck and shoulders and we're going to lift them up, relax the neck, and then we're going to inhale and lower it down. Draw the tummy tummy in, keep the feet on the mat, and then inhale and control it down. 2 more like this, so relax the head, the neck, you're using the back. Exhale. Now there's an option to add in the legs. So you can go for one leg, keeping the knee nice and straight, or you can go for both legs at the same time. As long as you're gently lifting and gently lowering. So you're not doing this and dropping down. So exhale, inhale. And of course, if there's any pain, just drop it back. Engage, lift the tummy in towards the spine, drop the chin so you're not looking up. 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. Roll it over. Now head, the front of the block, knees stacked, hands in front. Inhale, let it sink. Exhale. Good. Inhale. So notice and compare. Is this side feeling easier? Can you get a little bit further? Or does it feel more challenging? Remember, we're watching the progress of the hand with the head, so that gives you a full rotation through the upper body. Don't let those hips and knees move. Even if you're really tight, don't give up the movement and the technique by then just doing this, because it's a false positive. Okay, and one more. And this is a really nice exercise. Sometimes if you've been sat all day doing this, just press as a little reset button on the spine and the chest. Okay, last little bits on your side. Remember, if you need to, on your front, pull that leg in to feel the quad stretch. Good. Pull it in a little bit more. I don't think we did the other side, did we? On the back. Lie back down. We just do one leg. I think we did, didn't we? So if you just did one leg, swap it over. And if we didn't do one leg, I'm using the plot. It's hay fever. Hay fever tablets. Good. Okay, and then gently release. And come up. Sitting up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Inhale, feeling happy and healthy. Exhale, release. Last time. And then let's just give yourself a round of applause. Well done. So if you enjoyed that, I would really love to hear from you. Just give it a little like. Subscribe to my channel just so you don't miss out on any upcoming workouts. I'm trying to do one at least a week. If you have any ideas of what you want me to focus on, please just message me. Come and follow me on social media. Let's connect. Let's create our community of moving better and feeling better. And it doesn't have to take hours, and it doesn't have to feel like a chore. You just have to start doing something. So thanks for being here, and I really appreciate all of your support.